guys, we're here with Marquis McKinney at the Gamers R Us event, where you just placed
second place, losing to the guy who's recording right now in game 3 because he played a 7-drop who blew up everything. All right, and I had an over him that said 6 or less. It was over. All right, so this is my mat. It gets Zeno.
It's a nice looking mat.
FOE. All right, ooh. The Zeno of FOE. And ironically, I was playing the deck that runs Zeno. All right, so my leader was actually Vegito. When this card attacks, it draws 1 card, and if it's your opponent's turn, when one of your blue unison cards will be placed in the drop area, or one of your blue battle cards will be removed in any type of way, you can actually awaken. All right, so you can awaken very, very early, usually turn 1, if not turn 2. And if you're going against invoker decks, you just kind of self-awaken. All right.
Gotcha.
So, without further ado, here is the deck. We're gonna start with the black cards first. We had 1 SCR. I was playing this because usually all of my energy was the exact same color, which was blue. Unless Zeno hit a different color, all right? So this card is really, really broken. It has ultimate, triple strike. It pretty much pluses you like 6, I believe, or maybe even 8. Basically, you draw 2 cards, your opponent pitches 2 cards, they blow up 2 cards, and then you stand up 2 energy. So it's like 8 pluses right there. So that's really good. The only neg part about this is you can't play cards afterwards, but usually it's a good finisher, all right? Next, I was maining 2 of these. This card is broken. If you don't have a playset of foils, get them now because this card is 100% broken. Pretty much it kills Vegex, or it helps you in the Vegex matchup because you can just warp everything. So it's a really, really good main one. Also helps you in Bulma and pretty much everything else. All right, so this is a really great card. Next, we were only running 1 Champa. We have 4 super combos Zamatsu because we are super broken and we need to be very defensive on the combo step, or on the combo step and on the defensive steps. Alright, and then we also would combo this card out, which was a double blocker and pretty much a dual attacker. So it blocked, it either blocked twice or it attacked twice and then stand up on your opponent's energy and then or turn and then block again. So this card is really, really broken. If you don't have a foil playset of this, get these as well.
Later guys, till next tournament.
Next we've got 3 Vegitas. These are the 1-drop double strikes. These help me a lot against the invoker matchup because basically all I had to see was 1 of these. Because if I seen 1 of these, I was going to awaken. So I either was going to just keep attacking and take my own life, or they were going to kill this, and once this card was removed from the battle in any type of way, I would have awakened. So either way, I was going to awaken. Next we have the MVP. Me, Zeno. This is the best unison out, period. If you do not have a playset of this card, buy them now. This card will skyrocket. This is the best unison card, period, no matter what, okay? The reason why is because you can +2, you play it for 2, and so that means you automatically are going to have 4, and then what happens is your opponent can't really deal with it a lot of the time, so it's going to stay there. All right, and then it also combos really well with everyone can agree is the best counter play. Okay, the best counter play because this can stop anything all the way up to a SCR. All right, so this card is 100% amazing. Basically, you picture and put it in the drop area, and guess what? That card is going right back to their hand. So this card is absolutely amazing, especially paired with this. And this is also a removal, so this will actually wipe the board for -5. Okay, so this is really, really, really strong. Next, we were running 2 SS Go Tanks. Again, I haven't played this card 1 time. I didn't even play this 1 time. I just thought it was pretty good, and I threw it in there. I didn't play it 1 time throughout the whole like 10 rounds we played. So
you drew it, but you never played it.
Yeah, I drew it all the time, and I never played it. So this was 100% just a horrible choice for my deck. I probably would have. I didn't know that other unison existed that said you don't take damage, so they would have had to deal with it. That would have probably saved me a lot, like a lot. So this deck is not even at its peak. I made this deck last night. All right.
made that junk before you came. Come on.
I did make this deck last night. I didn't even have my case until I came here to Florida. Oh. Next, we got Dr. Rhoda, Unknown Potential. Shout out to Kevin. He actually is the one who gave, from Collectible Investments, he's actually the one who gave me these cards and let me borrow these cards. So shout out to my homie there. I wouldn't be able to win without him. And then he also let me borrow these cards as well. This card basically lets you stand up in energy when it's KO'd. So pretty much my opponent would attack, I'd block, and then once I blocked, I would actually stand up in energy with his effect and then draw 2 to awaken with my leader card. Also, I didn't tell you guys the best part of this leader on the back side. Sorry. Pretty much has an activate battle. You can choose up to one of your blue unison cards and it gains triple strike. So that's pretty much the finisher. You can even do it on Zeno. I actually won a game against Invoker. They had 13 cards in hand and I triple strike the Zeno. So that is actually really, really strong. Now this is a TP. I'm only running one, but that's only because I could find one. I literally could not find any other ones, but this card is amazing. It actually helps you against the Vegito matchup. If you don't have this card, it's kind of like super neg, and it's a really, really tough matchup without this card. Okay. We're running 4 apes. This card is still very viable. You kind of need to see this card, which you will, and you just draw so much. So you just kind of want to use that energy, because pretty much the Zeno energy that you get, you have to pitch it at the end of the turn. So you want to at least use it. So if you got this in the drop, you'll just use it and then, you know, draw 2 cards and then pitch the energy. Boom, 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 boom. I had to do it 3 times. He needed a good introduction. This is the best card in the deck, in the game, in existence, ever printed. This is Obuni. This is Obuni. 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 Obuni.
Get your Aboonies now.
Get your Aboonies now. You need to buy this card now. If you do not have this card right now, you will not get this card ever. No one is going to get rid of this card because this card is absolutely stupid. This card says you can't do anything because I have deflect. And then it says play 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 tokens with 15k. And then it also says their combo power. Their combo, oh my god, their combo power of 5k. This is absolutely amazing. And I know you think it couldn't get any better, but it did. It has a permanent that says if I have a token out, this card can't be KO'd, so they just can't kill it. And last but not least, they have one more amazing effect. It says your opponent reveals the top card of their deck. If it's a battle card, guess what? You stand up in energy. So you're going to play this card for 3 9 times out of 10. This card is absolutely insane. Pick this card up if you're ever playing anything blue. If you're playing blue-green, if you're playing blue-red, if you're playing blue-yellow, if you're playing blue-blue, if you're playing blue-black, if you're playing blue anything, this card needs to be in it. Or, in the words of the late, great Anthony Hernandez,
Don't do it!
you're bad. All right. Next, we ran 3 of these Ultra Instinct Goku's Kamehameha. I didn't really see them in my last game, but this card is going to help you against the black matchup. So Vegeta, Majin Buu, and then it's also going to help you against the Teen Gohan because it's 15k. So 9 times out of 10, you just need 2 of these. Most people just always say they'll drop that Bibbidi and Black Infinite, but 2 of these is infinite too. So these are 30k, and then you be like, okay, you survived it, and now they probably misplayed because they thought that damage was going to go in, and now you're pretty good. We only ran 1 of the negates. You only really need to see 1 because you can use it twice. You use it in your hand, and then when it's sent to the drop, you can use it again. Next, we have Dimensional Magic, and this card is, you know, self-explanatory. It's been around for a while, so, you know, Sparking 5, negate, stand up, 2 energy, take a life. And MVP is Sensu Bean. Sensu Bean, you already know what it does. It extends your plays and defense, so that's pretty much it. And then let's get into the side deck really quick. For side deck, this card actually helped me a lot in the Vegito matchup.
It is a little annoying.
Yeah, it's
The biggest thing is I wasn't able to take my life.
Exactly. So he couldn't take his own life, and he kept his hand pretty low, and that's kind of how you beat them. Because again, I'm gonna just try to spam the bird. So pretty much he only has so many super combos he can use. All right. So this card is really, really good. Next we have Burning Impact. I use this card against green, so I use this card against Butters in top 16 and absolutely annihilated him. He basically milled a Ribrianne and he milled a monkey, and I did this and shuffled him right back into the drop. And then I did it on his leader swing, so it was the negate. And then he had to mill 3 more, and he ended up milling a SCR, what else? A SCR, a Dormant, which is the one thing that kills all my tokens, and then something else that just didn't help him at all.
Okay.
I sided one more of these, so again, I would never put this in. I thought this was going to be good for the Invoker matchup because they have this, they thing has barrier, so I can just drop this and be like, all right, cool, pop it. And they probably have 1 or 2 energy open, then they can just stop everything. I'll just attack and then be like, give it triple strike, and then triple strike again. So that was my theory behind it. It didn't work. It didn't work at all. All right. We ran 2 of these just in case somebody wants to be spicy and, you know, start arriving too much. I would throw this card in. No one did, so it never really seen play. Except I did put it in against the Team Gohan matchup because I took out all unisons in Team Gohan. Like, I didn't play any unison. I just needed combo power. Next we have our Burnish, Bonds, Borgos. Again, this card was just for the matchup of what is it called? Goku, the new Goku leader. I thought somebody was gonna play it to just be fun.
The Soul Striker.
Yeah, Soul Striker, or the other Goku. Either one. I thought someone was going to play and just try to have some fun with it. So I was like, you're not gonna have fun with me. All right. So I played this card, but no one played it. I didn't run into any. And then again, Desperate Measures. People are still sleeping on this card. Topo is 100% a card. I want you to Topo because you're gonna Topo, pitch 1, and then I'm gonna put it back to your hand, you tap 2 energy, and then I'm going to try to kill you with all of my tokens. So this card is super good. I would probably keep this card in. The only card that I would probably change, again, is this card, these 2 cards. I would still keep this in just in case. I would hate to lose like that. So I would take out pretty much these 3 and make room for something for the Vegito matchup, because that was probably my hardest matchup. Or the Majin Buu. I don't even know how I could beat Majin Buu. They just take my blockers, so it's kind of super neg. It's just super neg. So without further ado, man, that is my deck. I got 2nd place. Next time, I'll get 1st. So appreciate you, and I'm out.